Hello, everyone, and happy Easter. Easter is a very important and probably the most important celebration in our Christian liturgical calendars. However, like most holidays, it is not celebrated the same everywhere. Each country and culture has its own special traditions for Easter. Here are a few that we have prepared.
The country that I have chose is Canada. In Canada, Canadians celebrate Easter as much as it is celebrated in other Western countries. Many Christians attend religious services on both Good Friday and Easter Sunday, and in general, it is customary to mark the holiday with family gatherings, food, Easter egg hunts, or the exchange of chocolate eggs and bunnies or small gifts. Foods commonly associated with Easter Sunday in Canada include ham, which is directly associated with Christ, the Lamb of God, ham, which can be traced back to pagan rites of spring and was said to bring luck, and breads and cakes, of course.
Easter is celebrated through many different ways in Brazil. In fact, since most of the population are Catholics, a lot of Brazilians like to spend their Easter day at church. One big theme for Easter in Brazil is Easter eggs. Before Easter, townspeople will often decorate their towns and shops with lots of Easter egg decorations. And since the main theme color for Easter in Brazil is purple, you will also see the streets lined with lots of purple decorations. Brazilians also love to exchange chocolate Easter eggs with their family members and friends on Easter. Some people like to also participate in a holiday game called Amigo Secreto de Chocolate. The game is like a secret Santa gift exchange, except with chocolate. Brazilians love to spread joy and love on Easter. These are some of the ways that Brazilians like to celebrate their Easter. Happy Easter, or as the Brazilians would say, Feliz Páscoa.
Easter is celebrated in many different countries throughout the world, but I chose Pâques en France, or Easter in France. Easter is celebrated very religiously, but it's also a fun gathering of families. Pâques, or Easter, comes from the Latin word Pascha, which means Passover, which is from the Hebrew word Pesach, meaning passing away, and is a Jewish name for the Passover celebration. In France, there is no Easter bunny. Instead, they have le cloche de Pâques, or Easter bells. The tradition says that the bells sprouted wings and flew to Rome during Good Friday to Easter Sunday to be blessed by the Pope, and then come back from this trip filled with presents. They dropped the treats for the children. On the day of the egg hunt, or le chat zouzouf, someone shouts, les cloches sont passées, meaning the bells have passed, and all the children run to collect chocolate or sugar eggs, hens, bunnies, and lambs, which is all symbolic of Easter. In France, Easter is centered around a long meal with multiple courses. Usually, the main course for Easter is lamb, which represents rebirth and spring. Many families will serve an Easter brioche called le gâche de Pâques, a ring-shaped pastry which features a colored Easter egg in its center. Decorations are very popular in France. Flowers, painted eggs, and figurines are shown in windows. Children construct nests to put in their gardens, hoping that they will be filled with treats.
In Spain, Easter is celebrated a bit differently than here in America. Just like our Christian traditions, Easter is celebrated at the end of Holy Week. However, that's about as far as the similarities go. Instead of doing an Easter egg hunt like how we do here in America, the people in Spain follow a more religious celebration. There's no Easter bunny or Easter egg hunt, but there are a series of religious processions containing intricate floats that depict different scenes in the Bible and in Jesus' life. Now let's move on to the food. Just as chocolate is a common food here in America during Easter, torrijas y pestillos are common delicacies served in Spain during Easter. Torrijas are like Spanish version of French toast, and pestillos are fried dough glazed with butter and topped with powdered sugar and cinnamon. These are a few ways Easter is celebrated differently in Spain.
The country I studied was Russia. In Russia, Easter is called Pascha. This name presumably derives from the Jewish holiday of Pesach, and the word signifies transitioning with Christ from death to eternity and from earth to heaven. Russian Easter is usually celebrated later than Catholic Easter because the Russian Orthodox Church follows the old Julian calendar, unlike the Roman Catholic and Protestant churches who use the Gregorian calendar. Another thing about Easter in Russia is that Pascha is preceded by the 40 days of Great Lent. Those who observe this Lent aren't supposed to eat meat, dairy, and on some days, even vegetable oils. And on Good Friday, no food or drink should be consumed until the evening. Lastly, on Easter Day, Russians rarely stay at home. This holiday is about family gatherings and festive dinners. So throughout the day, people exchange Easter eggs, kiss each other on the cheek 3 times, and often say, "Christ is risen," to each other, responding with, "He is truly risen," just like we say.
Frohe Ostern, or Happy Easter in German. In Germany, Easter is a 4-day holiday beginning on Good Friday and ending on Easter Monday. Like most cultures, Germans go to church and attend the Good Friday service, but since it is an official holiday, most buildings are closed. It is also custom to serve fish at midday. Easter Saturday, or what we call Holy Saturday, is for most a day of Easter preparation. On Easter itself, families attend the service and come back home to eat a special Easter meal or sometimes even a feast with lamb. Easter Monday, the last day of this holiday, is spent as a day of reflection and remembrance. Germans also have Easter egg hunts like we do. And did you know that the United States Easter Bunny actually comes from a German tradition? This tradition derives from the legend about Duchess Rosalinda von Lindenberg. Germans also have a Osterbaum, or Easter tree, which is a tradition where they decorate a live tree, similar to one you would find in our backyards, with colorful eggs tied with ribbons. They also have Easter fountains, Easter markets, and Easter bonfires, which signify light and darkness and the end of their winter.
In Greece, Easter celebrations begin at midnight, with bells ringing in churches and fireworks lighting up the sky after service. Families also stain boiled eggs in a red dye to symbolize new life and the resurrection of Christ. Finally, families make a traditional lamb soup to share with friends and family that gather near.